Have you ever had great thick folders like these? It's really bad when you have to look for something. There is just too much paper in each folder to look through. It's a huge waste of time. You can go from this on the left to this on the right, where the folders are reasonable in thickness. Each folder sub-categorizes the papers instead of throwing them all into a thick folder with no organization. In this part 2 of 3 videos on StratoProof ID and paper folders, we will describe how the system helps you avoid having thick folders like those on the left. In this video, we will cover how to use subcategories to have better organization within a category. In the StratoProof ID and paper folders video, we covered creating labels for paper folders using StratoProof ID. We also covered how to create multiple versions of each category using a number in a bracket. The number can be a 3-digit sequence number or a 4-digit year. That's a mechanism to have a separate folder for each instance of a category, for example, each year in college. The design has another mechanism to accommodate even higher volume of papers within a category, say a specific credit card. If you have one of those credit cards, say WXYZ, for a few years and there was a lot of mailings from the credit card company, and you have decided to keep the hard copies, you can further subdivide that one folder for WXYZ into subcategories, like this. Click Create New. Scroll down to find Finance, Banking, Credit Card. You can see there are 2 subcategories under Credit Card, Admin and Statements. Credit Card is a simple case with only 2 subcategories. Some categories have quite a few more. Admin means the administrative paperwork for your credit card, like those for account opening and closing, agreements, replacement cards, etc. Statements means the monthly statements. Let's say you want to have both admin and statements. For admin, click on the row for admin and click select. You should put in 003, since the 3-digit code for WXYZ is 003 from the previous video. Click Next. If WXYZ is not already showing and there is a blank space, enter WXYZ. Click Label Preview to view the folder label. Click OK to accept. Repeat the same steps for statements. What should you do with the original folder for WXYZ? You can delete it. Or you can keep it for other paperwork not covered under admin or statements. Here we are deleting it by selecting that row and clicking on Delete. Now you are ready to create multiple folders for WXYZ. Let's take a look at the different parts of the folder label, relating them back to the table view in the background. Finance is the area. Banking is the sub-area. 23-0230 open bracket 003 close bracket 015 is the folder code. Credit card open bracket NNN close bracket is the category, where NNN is a hint on how to fill in the blank cells inside the brackets. Statements is the subcategory. And WXYZ is the descriptive text. Let's take a quick look at some categories that could have many subcategories. The first one is career, jobs, job held. Here are various subcategories you could select. 401k. Admin. Benefits. Expenses. Pay stubs. Pension. The second category that could have many subcategories is ownership, vehicles, vehicle. Here are a few subcategories you could select. Insurance. Maintenance or repairs. Registration or licensing. The third one is education, post-secondary school, college. Each year of college involves a great deal of paperwork. Here are some subcategories that you could store all that papers into. Admin. Awards. Course notes. Projects. Tuition. Course notes is a special case because you usually have multiple courses at the same time. Let's see how this works. Let's say your school year is 2020 to 21. The YYYY text in the template tells you a 4-digit year is expected in the blank cells directly below. So, you should enter 2020 for the year. For the NN part, you can specify a 2-digit code for course notes, meaning you could have up to 100 folders for different courses, say Physics 211, Calculus 205, and English 213. I am going to enter 01 for Physics 211. This is how the label is going to look like. I will create 2 more for the year. Zero 02 for Calculus 205. And 03 for English 213. With all these subcategories, you should have enough folders to organize your college paperwork for the year 2020. These are just 3 examples. There are many other categories that could have subcategories. After you have created your own folders, you can view them in My Folder Labels. You get there by clicking on Tools, then on Manage Folder Codes. It is really handy to be able to see your whole list of folders so easily. Looking for a specific paper folder in your filing cabinets is also easy because the folders are sorted the same way by code or by name. You can link folder codes to your life records so you know where to find more details and the hard copies of the attachments for those records. You can do it like this. Go to the main grid by closing all pop-up windows. Select the record you want to link. Click on the folder code cell. Click on the Insert Folder Code button. Select the row with the folder label that you want. Click on Insert Folder Code. The folder code of the selected folder label would be inserted into the folder code cell in the main grid. You don't have to input the linkage, but you could. It's entirely up to you. Thanks for watching. In a later video, I will describe what to do when you have some papers for which there is no suitable label template. Please visit StratoProof.com to download StratoProof ID. There is more information there about the whole system.